Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I had recently, yesterday, tried to record a talk through makeup tutorial because that's what a lot of people have been asking for. But you know, to be honest, sometimes life isn't always just a pretty picture, you know? Sometimes you have to feel up to par. And I just have not been feeling up to par. I think it's, I don't know, but what I wanted to talk about, this is stupid. Alright. We keep it real over here, so I'm not gonna be acting, you know, I'm not gonna be fake with you guys. And I know a lot of people are like, hey Sarah, the way you think you're so intelligent and I've been having a lot of people tell me like, hey Sarah, it's getting kind of annoying. It's like not cute the way you think you're so intelligent and know all the answers to life at the age of 19 and la da 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 da, you just think you're so inspirational, this, that, and the other. Look kids, my videos aren't for you. I don't even, like most of the people that view my videos, I want to be older people because it takes going through things in order to grow up. So if you never really go through anything, in my opinion, and again, a lot of people are like, oh Sarah, I don't agree, I've never had acne, but I still find myself beautiful. You don't have to tear people down who don't have acne to make people who have acne feel better for themselves. Like, do you guys ever get the messages that I'm putting out in my videos? But, no. The reason I make my talking videos is because for those of you who have been through, like, hell and back, you need help. It's not that you want attention, you want people to feel sorry for you. It's in human nature to need things, you know what I mean? Still like love and affection, things like that. But I don't really know what I'm trying to get at, but basically besides the point to say, a lot of these people are put onto earth for different reasons, you know? I don't exactly know all of the reasons as to why I was put onto earth, but I know in the end it'll make sense. I don't know if that means in the end when I'm 80 years old, it'll make sense. I don't know if once I reach whatever next is when I'll understand that it all made sense. But as of right now, the thought that I have in my head is that I'm going through all of the experiences that I'm going through. So I learn how to deal with tragic things at a young age so I can spend the rest of my life helping people who either learn what it's like to like permanently lose somebody, like my mom for example. I want people to know, okay, so here's what I'm trying to get at. I think the reason why I have the life I have and have experienced all the things I have experienced is because now when I go to help people, I know what it's actually like. I'm not just a little bright soul out there who's had the perfect life that just has mommy and daddy around, buying me nice cars. I have everything I've ever wanted, and I'm trying to connect to people who have nothing, who have lost everything, and who are broken. But I'm whole. That's nearly impossible. Somebody who is whole will never, ever, ever, ever get on the same level as somebody who is completely broken and shattered. So I feel like I have gone through the things that I have gone through thus far, so I can experience real pain and be able to connect to people, not just at an understanding level, but as a emotional, empathetic level. And I said empathy, not a pathetic level. I said an empathetic level, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. But I don't know, I just have a feeling that that is the reason why I watched my mom die. I think that's why my dad's dying right now. I think that's why I was in my accident. I think that's why I was taken out of gymnastics. I think that's why I had to drop out of school. I think all of these things are happening to me so I can really grasp and understand the pain that other people are going through, so I can actually help them. And they can know that I'm not just, faking it. I'm not just some happy soul that's out here like, I'm so happy, I just want to help other people. No. I'm so broken that I never want, people to go through what I am going through right now and not have the proper skills and the proper knowledge of how to handle it without killing yourself, without becoming addicted to drugs, without becoming addicted to prescription meds, things like that, Life isn't easy, and I feel like we have this huge-ass distraction in front of us, which is the social media, the money, the fame, the pretty girls, the models, the baddies out there, all this stupid stuff. It's just it's distracting a lot of our generation and a lot of our world, but there's still other people out there who are normal like me, and I consider myself normal because in normal life it's hard as shit, and in normal life you cry a lot, and it's not like heaven on earth. It's what it is. So I was going to actually talk about this book, but now that I mention that, about, see, here goes my memory. I was like, but let Sarah remember what she was talking about. Okay, it came back. So I wanted to talk about something real quick. And this is not for any arrogant teenagers. This isn't for any annoying people. Like, please, I know that in a lot of my videos that I seem so strong and things like that. But yeah, it's different. But I don't like other people being able to hear me. I don't know if anybody else that makes YouTube videos like me where I talk about weird personal crap. It's awkward to talk about it knowing somebody's home. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So yeah. Sorry this video is all over. I don't know why it's so weird for me right now, knowing that tomorrow will be a year since my accident happened. That's why I'm so emotional. But we're gonna suck it in. Alright. So what I wanted to talk about is, this is stupid, like why I'm not gonna record a video of me talking, looking like I'm crying. Hold on. Okay, this is called self-discipline. You feel like you gotta cry, but you can't. Just suck it up. Alright. So, what, like I really have no reason to be upset. But, life. Okay, so, what I wanted to talk about is what I see life as. This is for any of you guys who are like me, who have a very, very hard time seeing anything positive coming out of, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, contradict myself, and, like, I don't need people commenting stupid things, but what I'm about to explain is for those of you who have a really hard time coping with life and living on Earth and making it day by day. This is for you. For those of you who are perfectly fine, never taken meds in your life, never had to go see a psychologist or therapist, things like that, just, you can watch this video, but just please don't comment something stupid. Like, I'm not in the mood. But, yeah, this is for anybody who just wants a little bit of a perk up as to there will be light on the end of the tunnel, and I can promise you that. Earth wasn't made. Okay, I'm not religious, but I will one day figure out how all this came to be, how Earth is, how humans came to be. It still makes no sense to me how humans were made. It doesn't make sense. And in my opinion, all unanswered questions just get thrown at God. And I don't know what's going to happen to me after I post this video. Sorry if you guys are offended. I don't know. But in my humble opinion, all unanswered questions are God. That's who we go to say things. So who brought people? Who made Earth? God did. Well, we don't really know who made Earth, so let's just say God made Earth. And then, again, I've never read the Bible, so maybe there's more answers than I know about this whole stuff, but this is just my opinion. And I mean, maybe people will comment and show me why I need to believe more in God or whatever, but just in my opinion, I don't believe in God. That's mostly just because of all the shit that's happened in my life. There's no way there's a God for all the stuff I've gone through. Earth is a training ground for the soul. This isn't the end. This isn't even the beginning. This is a place where our soul goes to have shit happen to us. Earth is hell. It's another planet's hell, is what I'm going to say. That's what I see this Earth as. Yes, it is completely beautiful here. The images are beautiful. The things that my eyes see are beautiful. But the death, the poverty, the killing, the assassinations, the depression, the cancers, the everything that happens on Earth is horrid and disturbing and sad and depressing, and it's hard to see positive things to come in the future, because I used to be like that. I used to think everything happened for a reason, and then my mom died, and I'm like, whoa, what could this possible, what is the possible reasoning behind this? And I don't know, it took me discovering that Earth isn't supposed to be easy, and nobody said it was going to be easy. So the fact that I expected it to be easy and just things were to be given to me was where I went wrong. And I'm talking about when I was 14 years old. I expected to get a college scholarship handed to me for gymnastics. All my hard work I put in, that I'd just get paid off for it. Nothing bad would ever come up of it, but my life is completely different now. And that's why I say that this is another planet's hell, is because we come here in human form because this is what it takes to survive. It takes the human body to survive on Earth. It doesn't take a soul to survive on earth. You don't need a soul to survive on earth, but you do need a body to survive on earth. A soul is completely different, and the soul is what carries on to the next life. People may think that reincarnation is a thing. People may think that God just takes you up to heaven, but I know there is a place where eternal all happiness is. I know there's a place where my mom is. She has to be somewhere, you know what I mean? Not her body, but her spirit, her essence, her being is somewhere. And I know I will meet with her again. I have to. I have to. But because of that, that is why I know that she went where all happiness, all peace is. Because she lived such a crazy life here on earth, and her soul was ready to go. And I think that's also what people need to understand. When people die at a young age or tragic things happen, all of this is planned out, you guys. All of us may think that this is just who knows what the next day is going to bring. This is all just a mystery. It's not. All of this is already planned out. Your life is already planned. The world already knows how you're going to die. The universe already knows how you're going to die. Everything is already planned out. It's premeditated. And you plan it before you come to earth. That's what I think. We're up wherever everybody else is, and we sit here. We choose our parents. I know I chose my parents. I know all of this stuff. You guys can either choose to believe me or not, but I know we are up there. Wherever we are, call it heaven, call it happiness, call it peace. We are up there. Our souls are up there. We choose who our parents are. We choose all the things that are going to happen to us. We choose our life path. We choose our training program. We prepare ourselves up for it, and then we send ourselves down here to what we call Earth, and we start experiencing it. We have no idea of all this premeditation that we did, so we come here having no recollection of the other world, because we can't know what true happiness is over here on Earth, because this is made for struggles. This is made for pain and suffering and all of that stuff. That's what Earth is for. It's training us to prepare us for what's next. There's a ton of other dimensions, you guys. This isn't just the only dimension that we live in. Animals are their own dimension in themselves. I have my own personal beliefs on what animals are. Animals are the human souls that didn't learn what they were supposed to on their last time being here on Earth. So they were forced into a body that can't speak. They have to rely on other people. It's because they were so selfish and didn't learn what they were supposed to learn in their last life that now they're sent here as an animal. They have to rely on other people. They're stuck, you know what I mean? It's like you're caged, and then the next step is becoming human. You get a voice. Next is a demigod. Then there's gods. And then there's even things under a demigod. And then there's things, and the God isn't what you guys consider God, that's in the Bible. A God is the spirits that get to stay up in heaven and in eternal happiness for forever because they've learned what they need to. Their soul has become everything. And another thing, you guys, people choose their lives. You guys can either choose to agree with me or not, but I know this is how it is. People who are disabled, who are hurt, who are blind, Helen Keller, Rosa Parks, those women have lived more than just one time being here on Earth. They chose from upstairs. Their next struggle that they need to go through is they need to know what it's like to be blind. They need to know what it's like to be autistic. They need to know what it's like to be like that. They just need to know what it's like to strengthen their soul that much more. I think that's where I'm at. I came back onto this earth and I'm experiencing all this pain. I'm experiencing the death of my mother, the death of my father, to strengthen my soul, to make it so freaking strong that I just can't break because I've already been through so much pain. People who choose to be... I'm trying to put this into words to not get my ass chewed out. People are the way they are for a reason. Nothing is a mistake. Nothing is an accident. Nothing. If Helen Keller would have never been blind, if Rosa Parks would have never given up her seat on the bus. Like, if she was placed on this earth for that exact reason. For that exact reason. Abraham Lincoln was placed on this earth for an exact reason. He stopped slavery. It wasn't just because of luck. He knew he had something he had to do, and he did everything he could to do it. It's hard to explain what I know, but I'm just telling you guys that this isn't supposed to be easy. So when that's how I'm so positive, is because I know there's more for me after this life. I know bad things are going to happen to me while I'm here. I'm not putting high expectations for myself, knowing that this is a training ground. This is preparing me for my next life. This is throwing all of the hard things at me so I don't have to come back here. I don't want to come back here. Yes, it's damn beautiful, but I want to be with my mom. So I know I just have to make it through being here, and that's it. And then I'll be with her again, because this is like summer camp. Earth is like summer camp. Somewhere where you get sent to toughen up, to get your head on your shoulders straight. It's a practice round for the real stuff that's to come, the real happiness. It may not take one shot, you know? This might be my 6th time here on Earth. And I just didn't learn what I was supposed to in my last life. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to help. And I know I developed my brain injury to help and to be able to understand those of you who also have a brain injury, so I can say I know what it's like. I went through watching the horrible death of my mother, so I can sympathize with you who have also lost people. For those of you who think you have no one to run to, goodness, there's not one thing in this life that I have not experienced yet. And I mean, some of you guys at the end of the day will call me cocky, will call me stuck up and full of myself. I know why I'm here. I know my reason on Earth. I know my reason for being on YouTube. The things you guys assume about me is absolutely nothing to do about me. And how to explain all of the things that I know, and I know those of you who are subscribed to me for the right reasons, who comment for the right reasons, who see my intentions. And what's even crazier is all of the people who see the real person I am are probably all over the age of 30. Because it takes experience, it takes pain for you to get out of that arrogant mind state. And some of these 32-year-old stuck-up snobs will never understand, and they will be stuck right back on this hellhole in the next life to come. I don't know what to title this video. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. I wanted to make a video all about my accident because it's been a year and I literally haven't told you guys shit about my accident. You guys know absolutely nothing about it. And don't think anybody knows anything to do about my accident. You guys have no clue what I went through. There's no way I could put it into one video. I tell you guys, age is just a number, because inside, I feel like a 73-year-old woman. You guys can either say I'm exaggerating or not, but when you go through things, it's almost like it ages you. It's almost like you get so emotionally exhausted after going through so much stuff that it's like, well, what the heck? What is there to be happy about? It's hard to stay positive, you guys, and I mean, I don't know. I've got a lot of shit to say. So, I don't know, but makeup tutorial is coming soon. It's funny because I'm sure none of you guys expected me to be like this off of my makeup tutorials, but so I stick to fast forwarding me doing my makeup and adding some sick music in the background. There's tons of people on here explaining how to do makeup, you guys. that's like kind of why I've not really taken the time to make a talk through video, just because I don't have any hidden secrets. The secrets I have aren't about makeup. The things I want to share aren't about makeup. I want to show you guys how I do makeup and help, of course, show how to cover acne, but the things I want to talk about are far more important and far, far, far more, I don't even know the word, but it'll benefit you way more than learning how to put on face and makeup, I can tell you that much. So for those of you who think that looks are all that in this world, I'll show you how to look as hot as you want. And for those of you who actually want the secrets on life, the troubles and tribulations you got to go through to make it in this world, all of my strange ideas and theories behind everything that there is to do about everything there is to know about Earth, trust me, you guys, I'm in this room every single day, day in and day out. I probably don't even leave this house for that long. All my mind does is think. So for those of you who think you're low-key schizophrenics, I feel you. For those of you who just feel like running away and flying up into the sky and never coming back, let's go together. All I'm trying to do with this video is, I really don't even know what all I talked about in this video. You guys know that. But I don't know, I hope it at least showed somebody that is in pain and having a hard time in life that I feel you, I'm here for you, we'll make it together, I'll help you along the way, I'll give you all the tips that I can give you. This is a hard place to live. It's really hard, and especially if you aren't privileged or have this perfect life. For those of you who have a very hard life, you need to be very, very, very thankful, because I feel extremely sorry for the closed-minded and the ignorant and the just people that are out in this world who are very lost. I know there's reasons for everything that happens here. I know nothing is an accident, and I know that there's no such thing as not knowing what's to come in the future. We all know, we just don't remember planning it out. So, I hope that this video, I don't know, don't judge a book by its cover, you guys. Biggest tip you guys can take away from me. Don't judge a book by its cover.